What's S mean? Left, right, and S. What's S? Don't understand. Don't understand. Left, right, and S. Switch? Does that mean you can hit with both? Hey. I think dynamic. I think it sort of goes up and down.
Daytime here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Louisville Bats. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Gets used to the game a bit quicker, right? Some of the fielding decisions shit.
Andres Salazar, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
He's got landing.
And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Nice.
Standing in now, Adolfo Acosta, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is on the ground.
I got the shot I wanted.
Right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Delgado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Go, 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 go.
Fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Middlebrooks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Caught the line.
Bouncer to the left side. Laid on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Iron Pigs lead this one 1-0.
1-0 up.
Jared Eichhoff will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
Digging in, Manny Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Manny Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I'll take that because that was a quick bit off.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time. Ball 1-1. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Miles off from the line.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We need something. We need something there. You gonna call this fastball again? No, you gonna call this seamer?
Count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Nice.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark,
Angus, you're going to piss me off today,
what do we
man.
need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, Chase Pinkney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Angus, you just
And
cost me that.
Change up here,
Go
misses
away
off
now.
the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball two.
Come on.
We'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe
Pitch
not
was
that
terrible.
far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third baseman, Phil
At
Gosselin.
the plate, Phil Gosselin.
Gosselin.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Gosselin
Take that.
manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base?
This is a
'Cause
bit
until
worrying.
You go backhand on that left side of the infield.
you have
and turn
two
and
strikes
burn
straight
and throw to
off.
first. You have no
He's
idea
waiting
the
for this.
difference
He's waiting for this.
in arm strength that it takes to man that position.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play
Batting
situation, you kind of
Right
expect
fielder,
most pitches to be
Dino
down in the zone,
Andino.
hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Tino Andino.
Oh,
He'll
good pitch,
take a look at a
Max
slider
Angus,
here
go
that
away,
finds
man.
the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and the runner back easily. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit.
Why didn't he throw the ball?
And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull.
Fuck.
But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Can you change your Oh, you made me choke now, Angus. Jesus Christ.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Into the box now, Mason Williams. Fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from 2 away.
Oh, I'm dying. I just choked on a cup of tea.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Down the third baseline. Middlebrooks has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1.
Oh, he sort of staggered and picked it up and then didn't know what to do with it. Bless him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andrew Knapp.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Salazar has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hit on the ground to short. Aguilera changes to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
So stepping in, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Straight down the fucking. Just changed his strategy. He was throwing loads of stuff.
Wind up and the 0-1. Right side.
Oh, got away with it. Hang on a minute, got away with it.
But he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Alex Espinoza. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get at it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Oh, shit.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonas Geronimo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonas Geronimo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Could do another low one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Right.
Comes
Why
right
did I
after
swear? I
him
don't
with
know
a
why I swung for
fastball
that.
for a strike.
I ain't
Well,
got a
he
clue why I
had
swung for that.
big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That's the ball I should
Hey,
have hit.
this is a huge pitch right here.
That's the ball I
It
should
would
have
be
hit.
demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Flaherty on third.
It's gonna
Joseph
happen.
at second. Espinoza at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Adolfo Acosta. Swing, and he pops
Down
it
the
up.
line. I can have it.
In there, base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box now, Colby Delgado. So he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Oh, I
But a
tried to
good
hoof
slider
that.
time.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit out towards second.
He's
Scooped
gone.
up. Throw is
He's
in
gone.
time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 4-1.
Good innings.
Coming
Good
to the
innings,
plate now, Carlos
Leading out for
Santos.
Louisville.
He'll start things out against
Carlos
Jared
Santos.
Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Right, side on this outside.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Pitch up on 22 already. Oh, that's late.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Ooh.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Oh, that's wide. It's Brado.
Ready now, Stuart Turner.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of need him over there somewhere, don't I? Fuck it. What's quick manage?
Play ball.
Oh, that goes into thingy, right?
And now a pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hi, Sky. How you doing?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that was
And
shit.
they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Pablo Aguilera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Nearly got it.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
If we play a slider in this corner.
Ready with the 0-2.
Oh, that's late.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Not too bad. 4-1 up. It's only second and third. He didn't go into the third innings now.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later
They've had
innings.
it quite a bit. I only played half dozen games of 17, but it looks a lot better than
Here's
it did.
the first pitch to him.
I mean, it looked
No
good
balls
anyway,
and one
but
strike.
they've added to it. There's more facial features by the looks of it. There's a lot more animations with the ball and the fielding as well.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep
Back
down
on.
the right field line. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
He's going to come out this side, I think.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll take
Ah,
a
should've
changeup
done.
here for strike one.
Could've
He's 0
played
for
that along the
1
floor.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Could have played that along the floor.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
That's low.
It's 1 and 2.
That's low.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh,
The
why?
fastball is
Why
right
the
by him as he swings and
fuck
misses
did I
for
go
the
for
first
that?
out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout.
Jesus.
He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Ryan Flaherty, as he looks
Straight
at a
down the middle.
fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Do one on this side.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Middlebrooks, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Thought I was going to slide a lot more than it did.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as he'll get
Boy,
caught
did I-
chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with
Fuck did I
Superman.
press my button for? That was so fucking high.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's taking
There
a
seem
piss
to be
out of me.
different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
That was shit. That was shit even for a beginner. That was shit.
So here now is the pitcher, Andres Salazar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
You got work today, Scott, ain't you? Did you say?
First delivery to him on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Manny Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
Oh, I threw it the wrong fucking way this time, look. This is what
That
I've got
can
to
be a
work on
tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Salazar at third with nobody out. Now a snap throw over to third, but the runner's back easily. The 3-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first. Delgado loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chase Pinckney.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Pinckney. He singled his last time up.
Single for the first.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Shit. Boy, what is it? Shit.
And that misses 2-2. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Flaherty ranging into the
Oh!
He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. He'll take a look at a strike right down the
I'm not
middle.
even
It's
building the
0-1.
confidence up.
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Only at the bottom of the third. That's shit.
Swing and a miss, and he's
Good
quickly
job, he's
in
swung
the hole.
for it.
0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's
Take
just
that.
a quality pitch right there.
Take
The
that.
location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now. Tino Andino rounded down the third base.
Ah, that's...
He has some trouble with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Stepping in now, Mason
Did
Williams.
you sort your make out? Does it plug into the...
one after grounding out in his only
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Plugs into the controller, doesn't it?
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded.
Are you at work
3
tomorrow?
innings complete. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it.
Suey! We're still leading 4-2. I don't know how, but
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Espinoza. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So
jack on
it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You're off all day tomorrow. Good. We'll do some racing tomorrow then. Because you're at work, ain't you, today? So
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
whoa, that's a foul.
This one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And this one's inside and high. 1 and 2 down.
Today.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here.
Bear in mind tomorrow,
keep this going for a little bit.
I shall have to watch Formula 1's on when I get up after I taped it, and then NASCAR's on. So we got sort of like the middle of the day and the afternoon.
Into the box,
if you want to do
Jared
some GT.
Eichhoff. Soft liner towards short.
Yeah, he's getting that.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Got in. We got in.
In now, Jonas Geronimo. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, definite tomorrow. So I've played last time. I want a little bit of a play with this today while I can.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting
report
start
than we have right here.
This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
For a strike anyway, but there's sort of things I've got to watch a bit more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Adolfo Acosta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I played a little bit of 17, so I got it a couple of weeks when I first got my PlayStation. Obviously, this don't come out till Monday, but because I pre-ordered it, I got it yesterday.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit well on the ground.
So, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, I bought it because I wanted to get into it, and I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do.
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Iron Pigs lead this one 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santos.
Leading off the
He'll
fourth
look to
inning.
bounce back after striking
But
out
that's it, I want to get into
things not looking very good so
start
far
playing
in this
sort
one,
of
but we're still
seasons
in
and
the middle
stuff
innings. They're down
when I
by
get the hang
a
of the
couple
games.
of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last
I mean, I
thing they
bought
want
the
to do
PlayStation
is
for
to try
John
to come
Madden,
from behind and
and I
win
haven't
this one
really
in the
played
8th or
that at
9th
all
inning.
yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Espinoza is under it. 1 out.
I picked up, what did I buy the other day, cheap?
Now batting.
I got Far Cry 4 for a tenner,
Stewart
and then I
Turner.
bought Ghost Recon as well. That was 20 quid.
Striding in once again.
I've got about
Stuart
10
Turner
games today, and I
comes
haven't
into
even
this
played
at bat
yet.
0 for 1 in the
Bought
ball game.
games. I've got shitloads of free stuff, Fishing Planet and all that I haven't even touched yet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And
Gran
that one just
Turismo has
missed
kind of took
outside.
up a lot of time. I've been playing a lot of that now.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
I don't want to play another fastball the same space.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this should have been available from Thursday, like midnight, but the servers were playing up, so I couldn't download it until 9 o'clock Friday morning.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Geronimo. And there are 2 away now.
I kind of had one little quick game while it
Not
was
a lot you can
installing.
do with that pitch. That fastball just
Then I watched
ate
some
him up
motorcycling,
inside
so I
and
didn't
gets
really
the
do
soft
that
grounder
much at
for
all
the out.
yesterday.
Ready
Rugby was
for
on in
another
the morning.
chance. Pablo Aguilera.
But I said Formula 1's on in the morning, and it was Australia, so I'm going to have to tape it and then watch it when I get up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around
And after,
there,
like I
but
said,
he
after I
holds
watch the
up ball
Formula 1,
1.
I'll be about until sort of, you know, tea time-ish, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch
I think
the outside
NASCAR's on
corner.
about
It's a ball.
6:30 tomorrow night, I think.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this
So
at bat
it'll be
seems to be
GT
a
all
totally
day
different
tomorrow.
direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
I was lucky to get that. Very lucky to get that. Yeah, this game's quite. I mean, it's not an EA game. I don't know who makes this, but it's quite good still. It's very
Looking
very
at a
real
fastball
with
for
the
a
old
strike on the
broadcast
corner.
feel to it, and
Swing and a liner.
without a doubt, it's the best
Foul.
baseball game I've played.
Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2,
I don't want to be
especially
walking
when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
But once we get the hang of sort of like the hockey a bit more and the John Madden, then we'll start putting some franchises together. So we'll be playing them more often.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and
Yes.
missed. He got him on strikes.
And we've got to get back to the PC as well at some point, but it's hard. It's hard to get off the PlayStation, man. I've got so many good games on the PlayStation now. I picked up the season pass for a set of courses as well.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Delgado will start things out as we begin the 5th.
Colby Delgado.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
In there again, look.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better.
I'm having
and
two
get the
off
ball
of two
down in the
balls.
strike zone.
I'm not careful enough.
And
oh! How did that catch bottom corner?
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So I'm not putting no pressure on the bowler at all. Pitcher.
Standing in now, Will Middlebrooks. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. You've got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Still even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Gandino back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
We got to get in, we got to definitely start playing golf next week, because I ain't played any.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew now he's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Play some rounds on the PC.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That's taken.
Bastard.
Now it's 0-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Ryan Flaherty, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, I think that's the difference between like your PlayStation and mine. Because with mine being the Pro, I think the frame rate's better. It's got a more stable.
Belted high and deep into right center.
It's got a more stable frame rate, I think.
Still
it's gone. Is it gone?
Back.
Oh.
Leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Yes.
So
yeah, I
it's
think
a
the Pro
2-run
comes with
shot
a
to
more
right
stable
center
frame rate.
as they open it up to 6-2 now.
My first homer.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Stepping in now, Tommy Joseph. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. towards second.
Oh, hit him in the back. Oh, he's
squarely in the arm.
Look at that.
But this is caught in the air.
Off
and
his
they'll
back.
say it never hit the ground. And that will mean the side is retired. My goodness.
I hit the pitcher in the back and he called it off from the back.
Randall Reese.
Can I get a replay on that? Oh, no.
We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Randall Reese.
We're at bottom of fifth. We've still got some energy left. I don't know whether it's worth to, not yet I don't think, to warm up another pitcher.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's
ball
shit.
1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken
How
for
you,
ball 2.
how you fur off then with the golf on the PlayStation compared to what you play on the PC?
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Popped him up. Now over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Manny Reyes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Yeah, I think they've done a lot of work this time on sort of uniforms and facial expressions. I think they've worked on the crowd a lot more this game as well. So if you're losing a game, you see the crowd get up and leave and all that sort of stuff.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Change the speed a little
He's
bit.
just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Doing quite well. Pitching. It's not as bad as it was.
Standing in now, Chase Pinckney. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
A couple of them still out
singles
there,
to his credit thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. Swinging a ball pop high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Delgado is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Bats, number 55, Calvin Del Carmen.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Espinoza, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Alex Espinoza.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a strike. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Careful there.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Jonas Geronimo. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, yeah, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Adolfo Acosta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
It's going to be inside.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, but the throw pulls him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Colby Delgado, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
To second for 1, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time, a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits,
7-2.
no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 7-2. Leading off the inning. Andino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Oh, shit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Should have warmed him up a couple of balls before, but there we go. He's far enough.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's late.
Looked
That's
at
late.
for ball number 2. Two-two pitch just missed.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Mason Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Espinoza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting, left fielder, Carlos Santos.
Carlos Santos. See, nobody's done me any damage, really.
Ready once again, Carlos Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I don't really need to.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just flew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll step off and try and reset.
I'll play another one down there.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Joseph over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Yes. So we're going to put your picture in for 7.
Back here for International League Baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Here's Will Middlebrooks now.
Leading off for Lehigh Valley, Third baseman, Will Middlebrook.
Will Middlebrook. Look at all these. Oh, he was trying to bait me out here on the right.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's trying to bait me on the right hand side.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Is he going to go for it? Is he
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit and 3 at-bats to this point.
Go play that, mister. Oh, I shouldn't have played that, really.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the
fucking knew he was
fastball as he
good.
swings and
I
misses for
fucking
the
knew he was
second out.
playing it there.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
He played everything over the left. It was definitely...
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I'm surprised he's playing.
Yeah, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Oh, fuck it, good night.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
What a load of shit. What a load of fucking shit.
Digging in once again, Stuart Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Lehigh Valley, number 75, Francisco Rodriguez.
Francisco Rodriguez. It's only got 4 pitches, but wow, that was miles out and still on target. fucking miles out. It's that sweep and curve I ain't keen on. It's a bit weird. We'll play it again. It's quite a ways out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Rodriguez, a 36-year-old veteran. He's got a changeup, a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, and a curveball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Pablo Aguilera.
Striding in once again, Pablo Aguilera, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Keeping us
Turner
here with that.
aboard here at first with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Fernando Castellano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Manny.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manny Reyes. From the stretch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, he can't come up with it.
Now batting, first baseman, Chase Pinckney.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Pinckney. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
be careful there. You have to be a bit careful here.
0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
What is he doing? He's dropped that ball twice.
And get the third out of the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Iron Pigs lead this one 7-2. Ken Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Wow, I can put a third pitcher in.
Williams.
Digging in now, Tommy Joseph. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Espinoza.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Espinoza. First pitch coming, here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way.
Oh!
As they add still another. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Alberto Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Alberto Hernandez.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Nice. Nice. Nicely played.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams moves over, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonas Geronimo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonas Geronimo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Turner. And that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 8-2. Alberto Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Alberto Hernandez.
What? What's happened? I didn't bring him on. I didn't bring him on. Must be on the settings. I would have kept the other chap still on. He only had one fucking inning. What sort of coaching is that? He gave up one base, 3 out, and the coach just swapped him. Now I've got a cold pitcher. Thank you very much, game. Thank you very much, game, for cheating. There must be something in the settings. Must be set to auto. I know I'm 8-2 up. If I lose this game, I'm going to be pissed. Fucking I ain't hitting nothing on the fucking line.
Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Phil
First
Gosselin.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I could possibly see why he's brought another pitcher in if it was a season game, because obviously there's no need to keep the other chap in for 8-2 up. I'll get that.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
For just a fucking exhibition-y thing.
Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Tino Bandino, as the first pitch to him
Tino
runs a bit inside
Bandino
for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Gosselin gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Down there again.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Right over the middle, knee high. And a A real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard.
So I'm not happy about keep playing change-up going to the bottom.
On at first,
That's
nobody out. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Coming to the plate now, Mason Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
Shit.
And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
It's fucking terrible, terrible pitch.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Let's go, baby, let's go. Man, of balls he's had this week. Oh, that's late.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This pitcher, I can't get a hang of this pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
It looked like that was in for a strike.
Ready now, Carlos Santos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Yeah, that's shit.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Boy, I went second base.
Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High and wide.
Fuck it, I'll tell you, if I lose this game now, I'm going to be really fucking upset. We've led all this way, and now we're playing like a fucking idiot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Williams, the runner at second with 1 away. And fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stuart Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Oh, that's...
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was well early.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that messed with the timing for a strike. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
I don't keep putting him down the bottom.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
High in the air out to center field. Joseph moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 8-3. Stepping into the box, Adolfo Acosta. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Fielder, Adolfo Acosta.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to go way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman number 10.
First baseman
Colby Delgado.
Now at the plate, Colby Delgado. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Takes
Oh,
a good
you
curveball
fuck.
at the knees.
This is going well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit down the third base line. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman Will Middlebrook.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Williams has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that
doesn't drop many of them.
Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Iron Pigs lead this one 8-3.
I wonder if they do drop any of them sky balls. They haven't dropped any of this match at all.
Striding in to start the 9th, Pablo Aguilera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Aguilera.
I think you've got to be having a pretty bad day to
And now a pitch on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1.
Oh, that's late.
Popped up. Back behind second. Flaherty is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
21,
1 away.
Ken Williams.
Leo Mortero move into the on-deck circle now to try to get
Number
something
26.
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mortero.
A A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Manny Reyes. A ball and no strikes. Changes up on him.
Thing is, I haven't been
for a ball.
trying to do really like the end of the power bar stuff, because it must affect their energy, mustn't it? If they're throwing really fast balls all the while.
Laid off, but in there
That's
for strike
96
1.
mile an hour. And that's near the end of the bar. It's only 2 mile an hour faster than what the other one was.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things.
Oh, putting the one down the middle, down the bottom there.
2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
You watch him go back down the bottom.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. Lehigh Valley took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jared Eichhoff takes home the win. Andres Salazar permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Yay. Yeah.
Fans are final line score. First for the victorious Iron Pigs. 8 runs on
first
13
game.
hits.
It's on dynamic.